Arknights.
Right, we're ready to go. Let's do the base cam test. Base cam test, game capture test is good. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Arknights Endfield. Right, today what we're going to do is we are going to do the Palm Top Savior event. It's a factory event and we are going to need to do some factory stuff. I've been quite busy this past few days, so I've been very slow in terms of where this one's going. But we're back, our plateau, done some deliveries, and now we are ready to rock. Okay. Before that, let's just go to the missing robots. And just do something real quick before, just get the dailies one and done. And then we'll go straight into the Palm Top event and see where we can work our things out. Okay, so... Now we know that the robots are down below. There should be one somewhere down here. Ayya! Went back up. Positioning beacon done. And then second one.
Leave it to me.
do the last one, which is over here on the far end. Here we are. Okay, excellent. We got all three. Ow. Ow. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just go through the depot node real quick. List of delivery jobs. Anything from Wuling? Yes, we do. Okay. Why not? Let's actually do the Wuling delivery stuff first before we do anything. If we have Wuling jobs, we have to do them now, or else we are missing out on the opportunity. Wuling deliveries are hot items right now, so we better get those worked on very quickly. Here we go. Chun. Chun Tianyu, the delivery lady. Which way? We're going over there? Okay. We're going to the right. Actually, it's technically north. I wonder when the new map is opening up, because they said that this version has a new map that's opening up. Some people are speculating that it's going to be open in another event or something like that. Hopefully they'll be opened up so that we can explore it soon. Maybe there's like new stuff. Yeah, they say they'll have like purification stations or something. It'll be interesting to see how that one actually pans out. Chun deliveries. Many thanks, and but it's Chen. You should say thanks to Chen. Okay, any more deliveries? Nope, nothing so far. Let's pack these to go. Send them out. Okay. And transfer. All good. Yep. Okay. Alright, nothing there. Okay, so we sent out the job. Should be fine. Nothing new here. Okay, let's just jump right into the Palm Top Savior event. I don't have too much time on my hands, so we better get this one done. Okay, let's do this. We've got some Sure Knight gourds to make. A sample of a protective device made by AIC factory processing during a special period. Special Sure Knight-based protective device that looks like an intricate ornament. Nevertheless, if the wearer were to encounter the light, this little gadget could spew a fine mist of protective Sure Knight particles. A round-bellied gourd with a pouty snout. Okay, let's go. Okay. To the Tianshi Bureau of Tianshi Bureau Academy. Somewhere near there. Well, let's do this. It's time to make some AIC products. Handtail Beast. This way. Ducks. Waterfowl beasts. Okay, should be here. I got wet. Oh, yeah. This can be improved upon. Oh, and we meet again. There's something I want to discuss with you. Data from our monitoring center revealed an upward trend of region-wide death readings of Wuling. The blight is becoming increasingly active. I plan to develop a Sure Knight-based protection device that can safeguard the health of our residents against ambient blight in the environment. Okay, so what problem did you run into? I believe the Qingbo stockaders need the Sharonite-based protection device more than we do. If we do things the old way, like placing large stockpiles at the field logistics depot, we can't really upgrade the devices quickly enough. Plus, the stockaders might get suspicious. I can deliver the devices to Qingbo stockade. Dealing with the blight outside the city has taken a serious toll on Fang Yi. I'm just so glad you're willing to help. Oh, by the way, Enmin, here is Zuo Guyan, a watchguard who volunteered to assist stock redistribution. There are still a few Sharonite-based protection device upgrades I need to work on. I'll come looking for you once it's ready. Yanning leaves. Greetings. Just call me Guyan and Min. I'll do my best, but please forgive my shortcomings, if any. Oh, sure. Nothing to forgive yet, right now, really. Oh, strange. But my guide told me that this is the proper way to greet a superior. Your guide. Yeah, got a book titled, Did You Get Promoted Today? Chapter 1. Be proactive in sharing your superior's woes. And maybe we can help Tianshi Yanning upgrade her Sharonite-based protection device. If we succeed, Tianshi Yanning and Viceroy Zhuang will be spared quite a bit of work, right? You sound a lot more eager than I am. So I'll go and talk to Yanning first. Wonderful. My problem... of course, we're doing all this to share Tianshi Yanning's burdens. I shall heed your command. It's totally in for the... what's it called? The promotions. Bai Shuang. Enmin, is there anything I can help you with? Do you need help upgrading the protection device? Can I look at the protection device blueprints? Oh, yeah. I'm still thinking about the upgrades. The design drawings are still a little rough. But witnessing the admin come up with device upgrades is a good learning experience. Come here, Bai Shuang. Pay close attention. Yes, ma'am. You import the blueprints into your handy term and quickly finalize the upgrades for the protection device. Simply swap the original construction for more basic materials. The protection device is based on experimental Sharonite bottle, which is essentially an Originium-based product. Did the Proto-Rig achieve this? We know too little about the Proto-Rig. This approach actually offers a rather substantial optimization. Bai Shuang and I shall handle subsequent iterations for the protection device. I'll call it the Sharonite Gourd for now. I'll leave the production and distribution of the Sharonite Gourds to you, Enmin. Okay, so let's see the regional development screen. And now, the outpost is currently in a special period of time and has a special demand for Sharonite Gourds. Click here to enter the outpost management screen. And now, during this special period, the outpost will accumulate stock bills at a greatly accelerated rate. And you can switch goods to the Sharonite Gourds. New production formulas can be acquired during the special period. Use the new formulas to produce Sharonite Gourds. And this shows that you can get willing stock bills and fruits of altruism certs. Sharonite Gourds can be produced at packaging units using experimental Sharonite bottles and experimental Sharonite pots. Go to the database, item files, or item details to check the formula of producing Sharonite Gourds. Okay, so Sharonite bottles and pots. Okay, got it. Get ruling stock bills and fruits of altruism. And at the event center, enter goods exchange to trade fruits of altruism certs for goods. Okay, cool. Both of them have this, right? Yeah, they're doing both of them. Okay. So it looks like I'll have to trade with both of them. Sharonite Gourd Design Draft. Okay. Excellent. View database entry. So no formulas, limited time formula. So you have 5 Sharonite bottles, which requires 2 Sharonite to 1 bottle. Okay. And then you have the normal Sharonite, which moves 1 pot into 1 pot. So you need a total of 3 3 Shironite. Not 3 Shironite. It's like you need 3, what's it called? You need 3 forges in order to generate the Shironite bottle. Okay, cool. So, what does that mean? Let's run around for a bit. Ping, 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 ping. I'm thinking fast. And now... Okay, so let's review what we have in our parts. We know that Wuling City has all our battery needs. We're not going to touch that. Okay. Now, let's look at Jingyu Valley and Sky King Flats. If we go and teleport here, we can see what we have. And here we have the 2 Shironite being generated from 2 forges and 1 extra Shironite side here that is being completely blocked. So we have 3 forges here that are creating Shironite. That's all well and good. Okay, so now we will go to Marker Stone. Get to the cardiac remediation station. And now from here, what we're going to do is we are going to take a look at what we have. We are creating Yaten Stringers here. And this is where we generate our heavy Shironite. 2 parts of this Shironite into here. And it poops out the heavy Shironite solution after putting in some more, some bottled what is it called? Zircon effluent into this forge. So now one thing we can do, and one thing we have to consider is after we build this out to make the Shironite Gorge, the gourd, one of the things that we do need to figure out is what to do about this path here. We are not doing anything here, and this one is pumping up the excess zircon to one side. We need to figure out a way. We need to figure out what's going on here in terms of the amount of zircon effluent that is being bottled. So if we take a quick look at our stash right now, we can see how many bottles we have, 8.8k. We can see how much Fair bottle with zircon effluent that we have, 200 here. So we don't really have too many bottles to store the zircon effluent with at this stage. It's going to be a bit hard for us to do anything with this. Okay, so then comes the question. How are we going to handle the zircon that is being created heading forward? Now we have 4 forges, right? We'll probably, one thing that we can probably do is we can temporarily end the purification of zircon effluent temporarily, so that we can create the Zernite board. So let me stop the thing. Switch item. Get out. Okay, so we'll just let this empty out by itself. This Forge of the Sky should empty out after a while. So there shouldn't be any more zircon effluent being passed through. Yep, yeah, we should empty out after a while. Yes, okay. And then the Forge of the Sky. Three, 2, 1. Okay, excellent. Let's turn off. So this facility shall now be turned off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily move the unloaders here. That's at the top view. Okay. Stash this. Stash this. take all. Stash entire production line, stash entire production. Okay, we'll move it aside. And now what we're going to do is, let's do the depot access, depot unloader. So 1, 2, and depot unloader. Okay. So now we do need to take out a fitting unit here and a molding unit here. Okay, so this molding unit should have the Shernite ball set up. Yep. Okay. And this depot unloader should have the Shernite pot set up. Nice. Okay. So easy. And finally, we just need the what is it called? What is it called? Packaging unit. Yeah, which one did we need again? Packaging unit. I think it's the packaging unit. Yep, correct. Alright, all good. And all we need to do is logistics, and we can do the converger. Okay. And just pipe it in. Nice. So now this one will go in and go down. Cool. A bit of power on the side. Should I pylon one? Connect these two, and it will be let's see, Arknight, Shernite, and Shernite. There's the Shernite. Okay, excellent. All right, all three ready to go. Packaging should be ready very quickly. Experimental Shernite part. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, boards are being made. Now, I doubt that we want to pivot our battery production into making more of these Shernite boards. I don't think that's a thing. But, you know, that is something we can consider if we do need to speed up the output. We have a lot of batteries on the side already being stored, being used, being generated. That's fine, right? So it's not really an issue. So we should be able to get what we need. Okay, so this packaging unit is hard at work. Easy. That's very easy. Okay. In the meantime, since we have turned this off and it was supposed to process all the spare zircon effluent, we need to go and change up the setup back in the main AIC factory. I'm just going to check the Sky King flask to make sure that the amount of Shernite being produced is okay. Yes, all three belts are moving, so that means we are doing well. That's good. Finally, this gets some use, so happy to see this one moving ahead. Okay, cool, good. And finally, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main site. Okay, Wuling City. Now I'm going to cut off the supply of the purified zircon effluent here. Okay, so the zircon effluent is being pumped in here. This is the purification unit. This is what is generating the zircon effluent. I'm going to need to check how much is our ferrium output at this stage. Cancel. Alcohol management. 75. Why is it 75? Oh yeah, I think it's probably because of the amount of ferrium that is currently being used on the other side. It's half the rate. But if we decide to use ferrium here, it's going to screw us over. Because, yeah. I think what we can do is, while this is pumping full of zircon fluid, zircon effluent, we can actually bottle some more if need be. So we can just leave it there. And what we can do instead is we have a outlet that sort of channels the zircon to the side, and we can sort of clear it out. Okay. We are going to do production 1, water treatment. And what we're going to do is we are going to do a logistics pipe splitter. And we can split it so that it does half and half. So if there's some overflow here, we can always sort of make the water treatment unit handle all the zircon that is not needed. We are going to store any excess zircon effluent that we have into the system. Now, if we go into regional transfer, we're transferring a lot of batteries right now. Edits. Do we have, how many of the ferrium bottles do we have? We have about 625. What we can do instead is move a bunch of crystalline bottles over, and that can be used as another way to actually store the zircon effluent if need be, right? So what we can let's take a look here. Checking the database item files, and now if we look at AIC products, crystalline bottle, no available formulas yet. So if we can put the effluent into the crystalline bottles, that'll be really good, and I think will help us to store a bunch of zircon effluent that we need just in case, so that we can set things up later. Ferrium bottle. Ferrium bottle can store so much. Sheesh. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Okay, so let's do a partial regional transfer. Let's edit this. Instead of that, we will start moving all the crystalline bottles over. All right. Edit transfer. Now, what we can do in terms of the crystalline bottles is we can actually do a bit of testing here. Once this amount of bottles has been exhausted, we should be able to move a bunch of these, change the bottle types and store a different kind of sort of fluid in them. Hopefully crystalline bottles are able to store the the Zircon effluent heading forward. I'm sure it will. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. List of delivery jobs, nothing. Nothing. Requesting supplies. Okay, and we have all of these fruits of altruism certs. They symbolize the fruits of cooperation and mutual trust. Every cert is an accolade for the AIC factory. But how many certs you need, eh? Stock redistribution. Let's see. I don't think it's in the chubby lung area. Oh, I need to trade. And luckily, we have wooling pairs to trade. Yay. Okay. Right, trading all the wooling pairs. Gotta get that wooling pairs. Nice. Stock redist. Environment monitoring. We'll probably do a little bit of this later. Okay, and now we switch it up. Depot node. Refresh. Delivery jobs. Nothing. Okay. Stock redistribution. Plastic goods. We have 960. Let's see if there's any cheap ones. Nothing. Not really. Asteron crystals is the only cheap one here. We'll do 320. It's not the best rate at the moment. So we'll just buy 320 and leave it at that. Okay. Cleansing Jade. Okay, so in terms of the other stuff, let's see. Let's switch goods for now. I'm going to sell the wooling batteries for a bit. $12,000. Excellent. And then we'll sell a few hetonite pots. 2,000. Okay. And then on the other side, the cardiac remediation station will sell the heavy shearnite. We have a bunch of heavy shearnite. Okay, trade up. So we'll let this shearnite go stockpile, and as it stockpiles, we'll be able to sell more of it. So we shall just wait. One thing that we could do, actually, is make more Farium bottles, but we'll overcap after a while, so it's kind of hard to actually sort of do anything with it at this stage. Alright, cool. Trade shearnite gourds with wooling outposts. Okay, let's do that. Let's just do some simple ones, starting with the guys back in the stockade. Okay, fruits of altruism sets. Excellent. Now, distribute shearnite gourds at the Qingbo stockade. Okay. Sky King Flats, eh? Okay. Yep, let's head back. Let's do this. Need water. Okay, back here. We've got alerts. Oh yeah, we can actually upgrade this, but not really feeling like upgrade. I don't think it's necessary. Tang. Okay. Alright. Oh, Dark Mask. I know you. Were you the one who delivered the gourds to the stockade? Liao the Scarless. Scarless? What? Has he been not fighting this entire time? He's such a white boy. Back to the stockade, huh? What's your biz? The gourds are shearnite-based protection devices. and help with blight hazards. Chironite, the artsy green dirt from Wuling. See, connections are awesome. Connections are awesome. We got ourselves a load of Wuling loot. Whew. Say, some of the fam are working out in the wilderness got hurt. Can this little thing really work? The Tianshi made this for the Wulingers hurt by the blight. It got me covered to get back to the socket. Dark Mask. The fam has faith in you, but this god doesn't really look useful. He thinks the god is more like a small trinket. Unless you stick your feet in the blight, it's good enough. We do trust you, Dark Mask. But we gotta test out the gods. If they work, the fam will take them off your hands. And if they don't, I don't think it's a big deal. We'll just keep wearing them like a charm. No. We should make these look like freaking chubby lung charms. That'll be cool. I don't think the Wulingers are trying to manipulate us with these gadgets. A little help from the Elder Scholars, the Elder Stockaders take a few Shurina gods, but they look doubtful. Subsequent missions are not yet unlocked. Wait for a while before checking the situation at Chivo Stockade. Meanwhile, produce more Shurina gods and trade them. Okay, cool.
Constant vigilance in every place and situation. This is...
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Events, on top savior, and goods exchange. So we have 6,000 here, and 18,000 here. So that is a total 300, 600. What is it called? 600 oro barrel. Okay, so 600 oro barrel, but the advanced progression selection crate is pretty good. After a while, all the stock will be gone, so we should be able to handle that. Now, let's do some quick maths. How many of these do we need? Altruism certs do we need in order to trade for what we need? Okay, so we have 6,000 here, 3. Okay, so we'll do this. Let's do some quick maths. Okay, so 6,000 times 3 plus 18,000 times 3 plus 3,000 from the arms insp set plus another, I think that's 9,000 from the protohedron discount protohedrons. Okay, proto sets, that is 3,500 plus T-creds, that is 16k, and then 15k for the advanced cognitive carriers, the advanced progression crate, another 12k, and then the arms inspiration set 150 plus another 15k plus 45k plus 17.5k plus 80k. That's a lot of T-creds up for grabs. That's no, the T-creds are expensive. The advanced cognitive carriers also are expensive. Okay, and advanced progression crate. So if my math does not fail me, we need 423,000 altruism certs in order for this to work. I think that should be correct. Let me just do this with another set here. I'm using 2 different calculators here. I just want to double check. 6,000 times 3 plus 18,000 times 3 plus 3,000 plus 9,000 plus 3,500 plus 16k plus 15k That is, okay, plus 12k, plus 15k, plus 45k, plus 10.5k, plus 80k, plus 75k, plus 60k equals 416,000. We're off by a bit. Okay. So where did I go wrong here? Oh, I might have missed it by 7,000. Yeah. Okay, I made a mistake there. Okay, yeah, that's correct. 423k is the total that we have to work with. Cool. Okay, so 423k. So we sold 10. We got 100. So we are basically getting a every 10 gourds we make, we get 100. Okay, so that is every 10 gourds we make, we get 100. Let's do this in terms of the rate of generation of the gourds in real time. Okay, so let's say that we get 6 gourds a minute. Okay, so that's 6 gourds a minute. That is times 60. That is going to be 360 gourds an hour. And then we multiply that by 24. That is 8,640 an hour. Plus 7,000. Okay. So 8,640 gourds an hour. Okay. And sorry, a day. 8,640 gourds a day. Now, if we divide that by we multiply by 10, that will be 86,400 credits. Okay. So if we divide 423,000 with 86,400 credits, we get 4.9 days. So it will take 4.9 days for us to be able to get enough gourds to wipe everything off the phase one exchange. Okay. So that's good. That means we'll be able to finish this in 5 days. We'll be able to get all this in 5 days. So that's good. So that question is, what's going to happen with phase 2? That one we'll have to see what happens. We may be creating more stuff from this, but it'll be interesting to see how this one actually pans out as time goes on. It'll be interesting to see where we go with this. Yep. Cool. Yeah, cool. So we have our goals, and on top deliver. We want 800,000 fruits, and submit 20,000 Surenite Jade Gourds. Easy. 20,000 Surenite Jade Gourds. That's easy. Okay. Because 20,000 Surenite Jade Gourds will give us 200,000 fruits of altruism. So it's actually making sure that you get this first. And once you get this, you should be able to get this. Because you are going to sell the gourds anyway, so it makes sense. Easy. Okay, cool. With that, all we have to do now is wait. Okay, weekly sets. We'll grab this. Excellent. Nice. Okay, I guess with that, we are more or less done with what we need to do for today. Well, the most important parts anyway. Claim all. Ooh, we got weapons. Weapon supply. Wrathful Tide. Okay, so it will have Flickers in the Mist. That's Zhang Fangyi's side weapon. Glorious Memory is for... who is it? It's a side weapon for Rossi, but who is it? Chen can actually use this. Chen can actually use this weapon quite well. It's agility and crit rate, and when he applies vulnerability, the wielder gains damage dealt plus 33.6. So DPS Chen can actually work this one very well. This is very good. So we can actually pick this up if, for some reason, we would like to put DPS. Cancel current AI. We would like to have DPS Chen. That'll be fun. And we get more experience from getting the fruits of altruism, so that should be easy. Waffle time. Okay, next up. Where do we want to go from here? Credit store. Ooh, Arsenal tickets. I shall take that. Grab the cognitive thing. And we will refresh. See what else we get. Oro barrel, nice. Okay. Now let's take a look at Zhuang Fangyi. We're on 6,600. Well, since we have a once only 17 attempts, we can do one rolls for a bit until we sort of get her. We should be able to get enough Oro barrel to be able to pull Zhuang Fangyi. We have 22 days left anyway, so we should be fine. We already got 600 Oro barrel in the tank. This should allow us to pull 12. Let's see what happens. Yeah, why not? Let's pull 7. Let's leave with 10 attempts left to guarantee, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's go. 1. Nothing. Akekuri. 2.
Captain Akekuri.
3. Ooh, a yellow. But I already maxed out all my 5 stars already, so they're all max potential. So I don't really need to take a look and see who I get. Since they're all already max potentials, it doesn't really matter who I get at this stage.
Catello Wolfgard Lupino, Endfield Crisis Team. I represent the pack. Give me any merc job, and as long as our contract stands, I'll be your claws and fangs.
Wolfgard. Catello Wolfgard Lupino. Okay, next. 4 more. Let's go. Yeah.
Endal of... Endal of...
And another one. And another one. We got the 5 stars. Okay, so 2 5 stars. That's pretty good.
Greetings. I'm your operator from Rhodes Island. Codename Snowshine.
Snowshine.
I'm a search and rescue expert specializing in low-temperature operations. Get me on the team if you have a mission in the ice fields or snowy mountains.
Windproof. Okay. 1 more pull for today. We'll leave the last 10 pulls to another day when we do more of the quests. And go. Nothing.
Catcher.
Okay, so 10 pulls left to glory. Basic hit hunting. Arsenal exchange. Border exchange it. Since we are going to get Zhuang Fangyi, let's also do the arsenal issues as well. Why not? Let's do a little bit of hunting. Okay, and let's go. And let's go. Come on. 4 yellows. 1, 2. That is Wild Wanderer. We have one of these already. 3. That is Razorhorn. 4. 5. Okay. Or Velocitus. Okay, 6. Okay, that's all the 4 stars. Ancient Canal. We don't need to see the rest. We know what we have. Okay, nice. 4 or 5 stars. Not bad. That's not bad. Okay. And let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. One. We have 1. 1, 2, 3. Boss pulls. Yeah, boy. Woo. Woohoo. Lone barge. Nice. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, just what we need. So, will, attack, and electric damage dealt, right? Yeah. Electric damage dealt means definitely someone like Perlica could use this, but I think she's more intel than will, so kinda awkward a little bit, in a sense. But who knows? Maybe it will work out quite well. Alright, cool, cool, excellent. Means, you know what? With us having this done, what we can do is do something a little cheeky. Can go for Tang Tang's weapon. And we do have the 16k we need to definitely get her weapon. Okay, we can definitely get her weapon. And on the side, there are quite a few weapons here that we would like to also get. Thermite cutter, will attack, link. That's a sword, not a great sword, right? That's a sword, yeah, that's a sword. So it's good for the vanguards. Sunder Prince is good for any sort of DPS greatsword user. Will be really good. Strength can be used as a side grade for who is it? Last Right. Last Right can really use this, and also work for Dabhan as well. If we do wielder final strike main main run Dabhan, that would be funny. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, that's harsh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that does not feel great at all. Okay, aspirin. We can get some more copies of aspirin. 10 stocks going up. 10 stocks going up. Okay. All right. Next round. Let's go. Round 2. That is 4. 5 stars. 1. Okay, 2. We have Fin Chaser 3.0. 3. 4. 5. And 6 is 12 questions. 7 is another 12 questions. 8 is cohesive traction. So we have Alesh, Arklight, as well as Aviwena stocks going up temporarily. Haha. Okay, excellent. Okay, that's all good. That's all nice and dandy. So we have 2 pulls. Let's see what else we can get. And that is 2 yellows. Ooh. Amount of 5 stars getting is not that high. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is Sundering Steel. So it's either going to be, it's probably a Endmind side weapon, but she already has her main. I got her main for her already. 9. Fort Maker. Still have no idea where to put who to put Fort Maker with, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Okay. One issue to acquire at least one piece of 6-star weapon. So we are going to get a guaranteed 6 stars. The question is, what are we going to get? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 4 is another 12 questions. Wow. Arknight is going to have max 5-star weapon here. 5, 6, 7, 8 is another Sundering Steel. Okay, cool. 9 and the last one. It is Thermite Cutter. I think I have. Do I have one Thermite Cutter already? Actually, now I'm a bit confused. Yeah, I'll have to check. Okay. All right. We don't have enough strictly to pull the last issue just yet, but we should be able to reach enough to get what we need, so it should be fun. Let's do the other 3 pulls for now. Let's go, let's go. Bloop. Man, the luck on this particular set of pulls is not there at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That feels bad, man. Stanza of Memorials. Okay. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Okay. Third last. Cross fingers. Come on, we need to bring in the power of water. Rise with the tide. Let's go. Boom. Ah, no, no. It feels bad, man. That's not like this. No. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 15. The 15% chance has been used up a lot already. Prize. Okay. One last pull for today. I don't think we're gonna get it today. We're probably gonna have to wait until the next stream in order to get this. We are definitely gonna get this. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. We got 1. We have 1 here. 2. 5-star. 3. That is Monaihe. 4, 5, 6, and ooh, not Sundering Steel. It is the Sundered Prince. So we have one of these. We actually are looking to get one of these. We haven't got this yet. And I think after a while, what we can do is we can open some of the boxes of the 6-star weapons that we have, and then sort of spread out the kind of weapons that we have across the team. I think it will be good. Okay, so we have that. That is definitely something I do want to get. Okay, so 1820, we just need another 160 tokens. That should be easy. We should get it on the next 10 pull with Zhuangfang Yi, which will bring us into getting Brigand's Calling for this version. I think we will have it. We should be able to get it. Token exchange. Let's confirm the token exchange first. Bond quota, not looking at that. We could get chartered hit hunting permit, but I think we don't need it at this stage. 1, a 10 or a 5-star. That's funny. Okay, alright, cool. Lone Barge. Sunder Prince. And Thermite Cutter. Yeah, Thermite Cutter is a new one for me. So we did get quite a few new 6-star weapons, so that's at least good. We have something to work with, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm not stressed, I'm not fussed. I'm quite happy with that result. And I know we will be guaranteeing the last one by next week. So we should be fine. I'm quite happy. What are these people doing? Warming up like this. This is not a warm-up. That's an excuse to kick your ass. Whoa, the AIC is cool. So I never saw this one, right? We're not your free repair crew. Scene looks good. The scene looks good while industry is happening. That's a very weird take, guys. Oh god.
Want a piece of camera?
Give it to me!
I love the sledgehammer mortar. Gentlemen, howitz! Howitz! Past missions, we do nothing here. Okay, all good, all good. Alrighty. What do we want to do now? 233. Okay, let's check to see if there's any more deliveries. Deliveries. No, nothing for Wuling right now. We got one lucky. Okay. Let's go back to Dijiang for a moment. And let's just do some of our dailies for now. Just wind it back a little bit. You know, take it a bit easy. See how it goes. Dark Mask. It is time to level it up. Okay, last right.
Endman, please.
Fluorite 200. Wow. Wow. Nice.
Could I lean on you for a sec? I just need to grab some hardtack. I'm okay. Just a little hungry.
Oh no, last ride is hungry. Everyone, run! Run! He's gonna eat you! Like literally, she's gonna eat you!
Still waiting for something?
For
Here,
last ride.
boss. Got something nice for you.
Okay.
Being hard to kill is probably my only advantage.
Being hard to kill is your only advantage? How are you hard to kill?
Got a moment, Endman? I found something interesting on my last mission.
I thought you were not there at all to even be
I'm
killed.
more at home in the frontier than aboard the Jag.
Yeah, gotcha there.
For me. Grazie.
Grazie. Okay. And okay, we call Ember for a little bit.
Dijiang is a vessel furnished with various amenities.
She's not built for war.
My thanks.
Ember.
I will treat this as a token of your approval.
Okay, right, let's keep it going. Let's head back into our quarters. Now we can switch it up. And we will deposit our depot nodes wherever. And start delivery. Really? Depot node. Transfer job. This one we will send it. We will send it. And we will grab this. Depot node. Send it. List of delivery jobs in Wuling is nada. Nah, zero, zilch, nothing. And we will, 336. Oh no. Okay, we are sending it. Depot node checks delivery jobs. Wuling has suddenly been populated. Yeah, boy. Haha. Okay, we'll wait first. Let's just make sure we cover all our products. Okay, and the reception room. Clue change ended. Get clue 3. We'll get another clue 3. We are missing clue 2. Clue 7, we have a bunch and no one wants them. Clue 5, we have a couple and everyone wants them. Okay. What else? We'll just auto fill them. Aha, nice. What else? What else we have here? Okay, so anything to sell at this stage? Stock redist. Let's see. Friend price, not good. Friend price, not great. Friend price, not really. Friend price. Usually Mondays to Wednesdays, you don't usually have a good price. You're mostly just buying low and then selling high at the weekends. There's no point in actually getting any good stocks here. Stock resist. Okay. Anything here? 3766, 978. Loading, not much. 1528. Decent, but could be better. 3522. This one 372. We're stonking. We're stonking for future sales. But we can buy these first. We have enough to buy them. We're not looking to buy anything more at this stage, so that's okay. Outpost management, we can sell some stuff. Okay. Let's sell some of the bug capsules. We have plenty of that. We are over capped on it, actually, which results in a very weird situation. This is something that we'll have to sort of figure out how to handle as time goes on, because we are over capped. Seven, 7, 7. Lucky sevens. Okay, so that is that. Depot node, double check again. Yes, we need to do that. There was another job there. If only I could get that. Let's go. Finish this up. Haha. That's why you're the boss. Alright, let's see where we are at. Pick up aisle 10. Right, we are going straight through. going to get the Howitzer. Love the sledgehammer mortars. It's so fun. They're so epic. You want a power fantasy? That's how you get a power fantasy. All the mortars, all the artillery, all the lasers. Oh, that's a chest I haven't picked up yet. Jeez. Wow, I have not touched that. Okay, delivered. And now let's see if there's anything left to grab. No delivery targets found. Delivery target found. Haha. Okay, so let's see if we can get that chest in over there. Ow. We need to get up there somehow. Yeah, should help. Wrong way, I think. Okay. Try that again. Here we go. There we go. Easy. Okay. Anything? Oh, there's actually a chest here which I completely missed. How? How? How did I miss this?
You might find that useful.
Find what useful? What else? What else am I missing? Tell me, Progranishnik, what am I missing? What do you know? What do you know that I missed? Got tea here. I guess there's nothing here. There's a bunch of birds on the roof. Nothing here. That's an interactable. Interactable. I don't think we can chop this tree down now, can we? Nope. No, we can't. Oh well. Looks like we have to go do our deliveries again. This is a dried... This is a dried slug? Missed a dried slug here. Ah, backpack is full. Hi. Okay, we're emptying the backpack. Give me a second.
Good rest.
Okay, quick stash. Good, stash that, stash this, stash that, and stash this. Okay. Alright, where are we? Where are we? Okay. Scorch. Bloop. Aha. Ah. Bloop. Hehe. Nice. Above, look closely. Good stuff. cutting this down to get all the tea. What's this? I suck at learning. I'm trash, so where do I crash? They say take trash home, but what even is my home? Liquor stain no. Oh dear. Oh no. You're not trash. You are worth something. Don't worry. You're worth it. Your life is worth it. Just eating. Okay. Whoa, deep. Look at that deep. I wonder if there's something along the sides here that we can check out. I doubt there's anything here, but always good to check. But we already got all the Oraline and Wuling already, so there's no real point in checking any other areas for more Oraline. We'll have to wait until the new area opens. Okay. We have to wait until the new area opens before we get more Oraline to pick up. So unless like there's chests around here I want to grab, it's not really needed at this stage. Okay, let's get back to delivering again. Okay, let's pick it up. And drop off. Here we are. Let's pick this up and do our final delivery for today. Going. Okay. So much trash. Okay, we're going into the research station.
Constant vigilance in every place and situation. This is a rule that I never break.
Changyun. Okay, yeah. Right, that's our 3 deliveries for today. Nice. Now, what else do we want to do before we wrap up? Snapshot? Yeah, why not? Let's do one snapshot. Okay, so we just need to at least put up with 1 environment monitoring of these. Okay, so we are going to do the pier water wheel. Okay, so we're going to Jingyu Valley to do this. We just need to take a photo of the water wheelies. Okay, we need to take a photo of the water wheelies. And tail beast. Environment monitor. Nice. Got an engraved medal. Okay, small water wheels like these can help oxygenate the water. Really? That's the thing that you mentioned about this? Filter spring. Endfield photography enthusiasts identify this as one of the most popular filters. The glow of spring is always so pretty. Okay, nice. Now we just have the marker stone one that we need to do. Okay. Tail beasts. Not going to Qingbo Stockade just yet. No, we are not. We are not going to Qingbo's. Okay, Qingbo Zan. Okay, so now let's do our let's get back and do a few dailies here. Really, I have 16 out of 20. Because I'm missing some orally in somewhere around these parts. Okay, where are we at? Let's go back to Dijiang. There's nothing else left for us to do here. We'll do some of the dailies, and then we'll do some gifting, and then we'll do some trading of credits. I think we should be done there.
Really sorry.
Okay, gifting. Avi went.
I went through quite a bit to bring this back for you.
Hey. Okay, and catcher.
It's just some minor gifts, Edmund.
They're always giving us a lot of gifts from the 200% trust characters. Maybe more the 200% trust characters is what gives most of the increased chance of getting more stuff, right? They give more stuff in general. So it makes sense that they want to reward people who have 200%ed their characters. So yeah. 1 and 2. And no, let's do the next one. We're just picking up stuff as we go. 1 and 2. And the next one, 3, okay. Okay, and then 4. And we'll do 5. Oh yeah, speaking of games, one thing that I'm quite excited to see is like the new, the new Steam controller that was released. I got the old Steam controller. It's quite cool, but I think we want something that sort of fits the usual setup of like the other controllers that came before it. So it has like the 2 gyros and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I might get the new Steam controller on the side just so that I can like play like other games on it, especially platformers. Platformers will be cool to play on like a controller again. Would love to have a good way to actually play around with that. I think it will be a lot of fun. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to hunt for more protohedrons. So let us do the protohedron hunt. Make more stagger. Okay, let's go.
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's time to get big combos.
Want a piece of panna? Come here.
I shall fulfill my role of support.
You got formation.
Formation.
Once known, be destined.
Bong. They're all dead.
Easy victory.
They got their snot whacked out of from Dabhan. Love seeing Dabhan in action. To try. Let's do this again. We need as many of the protohedrons as possible because we need to get ready for CC coming up.
Want a piece of Anna?
Okay.
Come in.
Engage.
Play your play! At my command.
Bong. Double knockdown.
That's why you're the boss.
The results speak for themselves.
I love it. I love physical combos so much. it just triggers my monkey brain. Okay, at one more. Yeah, one more. Why not? Retry. Let's do this.
Play it safe and approach with care.
Engage.
Play your play! At my command.
The results speak for themselves.
We achieved an ideal outcome.
KO. I just love Dabhan. Dabhanda slamming the walk and everyone's just like, eh. it's just flat. They can't do sheesh about it. Okay, they can't do no craps about it there. Okay, we get extra T credits. Nice. Pristine monthly pass. Okay, nice. All right, a bit more credit. Exchange. Let's do that. I don't need elementary combat record because I already leveled everyone to level 80 already, so we don't need much of these. And if I were to get more of these, it will be for new characters, which level 60 should be already reached by now, so I don't really need to buy this. Heading forward, I really don't need to buy this. I can buy a bunch of T-Creds. Arms Inspectors is also okay. Proto Prism, heading forward, I already have 2,000 Proto Prism on me, so I don't really need more Proto Prism. Protohedrons is something I still need. So that will be something that we will need to pay attention to. Ooh, Arsenal tickets. Yeah, boy. Love to see it. Okay, that is it for me. I have no more money to claim. No more claim to fame. Outposts, yeah, those are exhausted. Nope, we're good. Okay, and one more checks on Wuling. Let's see what the outpost management has. How many do we have? 384. Okay, 384. We'll let that through. I wonder if there's an over cap on this. Yeah, I wonder if there will be like another thing that we can get from the shop that will help us with our extra parts here. If there's a way to exchange these extra parts for like T-Creds or something like that, that would be very useful. think it'll be very useful. Okay, in the meantime, Sky King Flats. I will not sell the other items to Sky King Flats just yet. Okay, so one of the things that I do need to pay attention to heading forward, we have one side that's making batteries, and then another side making hetonite. I want to try and figure out a way to utilize the hetonite that we already have. Because we have in terms of heavy Shironite, we have a lot of heavy Shironite. We can actually use this for, for creating like hetonite parts, hetonite components if need be. So I think it would be good to build up all those hetonite parts and the heavy Shironite. Actually, we don't have heavy Shironite with us at this stage. What we can do is we can actually move out some of that one battery slot out the way, and then actually power a higher capacity of creating heavy Shironite, so we can actually move some of this other stuff to make the heavy Shironite with, and that could actually be quite useful. The only issue is that we will have half rate of creating heavy Shironite, I think, is the main issue because of the amount of what's it called, the zircon effluent that we need in order to generate it. So right now, if we just double check through what we have, now we have 4 sets of Forge of the Skies creating a set of 12 batteries, right? If we cut it down, if we cut down the battery generation to 1 set, we will have another 2 Forge of the Skies to work with. So we have, let's say we only use 2 Forge of the Skies to create the batteries, and then we take 2 Forge of the Skies to make Zironite, and 1 Forge of the Sky extra to make heavy Shironite.
Where should we go next?
So that would be 5 Forge of the Skies being used. And then we have the other 3 currently. The other 3 currently, they are making the Shironite, Shironite bottles and the Shironite gourds. So that would allow us a system where we have battery generation of 6 a minute, using 3 batteries a minute. So we'll have a net product of 3 net production of 3 batteries instead of the 12 to 3 usage generation and usage that we currently have. So we can cut it down and then use that extra Shironite to actually create some heavy Shironite from there. That will actually be a good plan. We can actually do that right now, actually. So if we want to put this into action, here's what we do. First, let's go back to Wuling. So if we want to cut down our battery generation in order, the battery production in order to generate more heavy Shironite for later usage, and besides we're selling gourds anyway, that will cover most of our usage. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We are first going to need to shut off. Okay, this is going to be the tricky part. So that's one zircon site being made. It will be tough. Because the amount of zircon effluent being generated is not going to be enough in order to generate a good supply of zircon effluent to actually run this system. If there was a way for us to create 4 inert zircon to generate the 1 zircon effluent that is needed to create the heavy Shiranite, that would be very useful. And that would be very standard, I think. But looking at this, we won't have a steady supply of inert zircon in order to get the 1 flow every minute that we're looking for. Okay, let's stash this for now. So we'll separate that. Okay, so let's do this. I think we can still do this. Even though the amount of heavy Shiranite will be reduced to half, we can still utilize this to some extent. But what we will need to do is we need to shut down the... We need to shut down this pipeline here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to create, set up the water treatment units. Okay, so we will stash this first. And we will logistics and pipe split. Okay, so that will process the water. And now what we're going to do is we need to move some of this Shiranite out. Stash. Okay, then we and stash again. And what we're going to do is we are going to put a miscellaneous depot access production line. We are going to put a protocol stash here, and this will go from here to here, here to here. Depot storage maxed, and so we can stop the generation of zircon there. And so we can move over to here. So that we can connect this here as well. Okay, and then this one we can stash the entire production line. So this one will run out, but this will allow us to have the battery reserves we need in order to set this up. Okay, cool. So that is our Shearer Knight being pumped in here. That's good. And now all we need to do is to get the other Shearer Knight and start moving some, rotating some of this zircon effluent as needed. Okay. We shouldn't have an issue. Power generation is fine, so we shouldn't have an issue. Okay, now we'll just move over to the next part. Okay, this should empty out. There should be nothing here left. There shouldn't be anything left here in these pipes here. Okay, that's good. That's ended. So the rate here should halve. Is the rate here still increasing though? Where are we getting all this zircon from? Nothing here. 2 units a second. Ah, it's because the amount of zircon effluent here, inner zircon effluent here is being double timed. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why it's still running at 4. But once this runs out and it becomes like 1 every second, then this one will, the speed of this will halve. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit confused there for a second, but now it makes complete sense. Okay, now we can move to the next one. We'll go to Jingyu Valley. And we are going to adjust. Actually, we don't really need to adjust anything here. This should be fine. This one is just generating another 3 Shearer Knights. What we need to do now is to move on over into the marker stone. and reuse our heavy Shironite production in order to create the heavy Shironite so that we can get ready to produce more more stuff. Okay, right. So what we're gonna do is from here, AIC output. Just going to get the frame bottle. And here we can set up a depot access, depot unloader. We just need a rate of 1. And then, yeah, why not? Where is it? Should I? Okay, cool. Now we can turn it back on. Okay, I'm going to be quite interested to see what the rate of usage of Shironite is. We've moved 2 Shironite from the battery side to power the support of the sky. Though, because we've only been able to create one part of this zircon effluent at any given time, it makes no sense. Like the amount of Shironite that we are producing will we're not creating enough zircon effluent, so this will be generated at half a rate after a while. So yeah. Alright, but we're still generating products, so hopefully this should be good to go as we go about this generation of the Hetonite into the Hetonite pot. And this Hetonite pot, we will store it so that once we are ready, then we can combine it with the heavy Shironite to produce the Hetonite components that we so desperately need. Because we don't have a lot of it, and we need more of it. Okay, let's take a look at our rates at the moment. So the amount of Originium ore has dropped to half. Yep, that's expected. The amount of Ferrium ore usage has dropped as well. The amount of Cuprium ore we are using is maxed out. Clean water usage, don't care. Precipitation acid usage, don't care. Sandleaf usage is reduced because of the amount of batteries that have been reduced. Sandleaf seed, Jingcao seed, same thing. Yazen seed, carbon, Ferrium, Cuprium yield 180, usage 180. That's fine. Ferrium powder usage has halved because we're not generating too many Forge of the Skies. Hey, we're not generating too much zircon. Sandleaf powder. Okay, Yachen powder. Stabilized carbon. Okay. Hetonite, and then Ferrium bottle yield and usage That's fine. That's okay. Ferrum bottle yield and usage. Yeah, this one is going to run out soon. Cuprium bottle. Yep, that's fine. Heavy Shurenite is being generated yet again. 6 a minute, but it should reduce after a while. Why is the usage 30? Don't know. Shurenite generation is 210. Yep, that's good. Zircon is halved. That's fine. Sewage. It is being yielded and usage at the same rate. That's good. Zircon effluent 105 being bottled and then sent off. Zircon effluent yield and usage is fine. Cuprium is same. Hetonite is the same. Gas and syringe. Wooling battery has dropped to 6 to 3. That's expected. That is what we want to see. Cuprium parts. Okay, and then Hetonite parts. Yep. And the Hetonite parts will be able to be used in order to create the Hetonite components that we need. The experimental Shurenite bottles and parts are being used to make Shurenite gourds. That's good. Everything seems to check out for now. Like nothing does not make sense here. So we should be good to go. And once we finish up with the Shurenite bottle and Shurenite gourd events, then we can always pivot back to making more batteries and such. I think we should be fine. All good. All good. If there is a situation where the amount of wooling bills from the outposts greatly increase such that we need to open up our batteries again, we can always pivot again. For now, what we need to do is we need to make sure that the forge, we continue to make heavy Shurenite to get ready to combine it with the Hetonite parts later. So hopefully that will be right as rain and ready to go as time goes on. Yeah, the usage, the generation and usage of Shurenite should be the same. Let's double check. If it's not the same, then we might have issues heading forward. Yeah, we are fine. Shurenite generation is okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. Alright, cool. So that is our setup for now. Heavy Shurenite being used here just in case we need to generate some more. Bottle heavy Shurenite for usage later. So now, for now, we just chilling and just generating stuff at our at a regular, relatively chill pace. So it should be fine. Okay, I think we should be done for today. Okay, that will be it. Hehe, see all my Shurenite pots. Shurenite and heavy Shurenite being bundled together. And they are all being fed into one chute. That's it. Okay, that will be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content that you see, like, comment, favorite, and hit that subscribe button down below. If you'd like to support me further, I also have a link to my Ko-Fi. You can go and take a look at that. And I appreciate all your support thus far throughout this series. If you have any recommendations for ways to improve the stream, do let me know in the comments below. And if you have any recommendations of games that you'd like me to try out as well, do let me know in the comments. I'm happy to take a look at them and see where this one goes. Cool. Alright, that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you guys again for the next video and the next stream. So peace out, everyone. Peace out, guys.